what's up, my little tattletales? How y'all doing today? Listen, sit down. We need to talk about what's going on with little Tay. If you guys haven't heard, she is alive and presumably well. She actually issued a statement. TMZ broke the story. There's so much weirdness going on, but a lot of that weirdness is pointing toward her father, who has been accused by little Tay and her brother of being completely just a huge monster. There's videos. It seems like there might be some narc tendencies going on. You guys, this is so twisted. Now, just to let you guys know, little Tay yesterday, there was a really weird, macabre announcement posted about her and her brother, presumably passing in an untimely manner. And on top of that, we don't want to speak about it because our families, we're still investigating the cause. It was weird. And it was posted directly on her Instagram account. Now, astute people would know that she hasn't been active on her Instagram account since 2018, 2019. But the reason for that is because the brother and little Tay are suing their father for millions that he defrauded them from, treated them bad, made them work. Okay. Her brother is behind crafting the image. There's a video I'll show you guys where her brother's coaching her. I get how everybody's trying to point to the brother, but honestly, it is social media. She is a young girl. Do you think that somebody's just walking around caring? This is why people get so upset when they see little people on the internet. Do you think that somebody's just walking around videotaping? At that time, she was 9 years old, like a 9-year-old girl just being cute and funny all the time? Or do you think it's carefully scripted and it's a persona that's rehearsed like any other public persona that is purely for entertainment? Of course, it's like saying that the people that are on Saturday Night Live are always happy, always being funny. No, that's not who they really are. It's just they are playing the role of comedian. She was playing the role of a swagalicious, in her words, little girl. Okay. But anyway, okay, so where do we start at? First, let's start off with the TMZ story. That's the most important thing. And then I'm going to give you guys a little backstory. Hold on, let me pull that. Little Tay finally came out one day later after that fake hoax showed up on the internet, and she says, I'm not deleted. Social media, this is directly from TMZ. She gave a direct quote. Social media personality Little Tay is very much still live, claiming her Instagram account was compromised and used to spread jarring misinformation about her and her brother's death. In the statement provided by TMZ from Tay's family, she tells TMZ, I want to make it clear that my brother and I are safe and alive, and I'm completely heartbroken, struggling to even find the right words to say. It's been a very traumatizing 24 hours. All day yesterday, I was bombarded by endless, heartbreaking, and tearful phone calls from loved ones, all while trying to sort out this mess. My Instagram account was compromised by a third party and used to spread jarring misinformation and rumors regarding me, to the point that even my name was wrong. My legal name is Tay Tyann, not Clear Hope. She thanked Instagram for helping her get her Instagram account back, and the phony death statement has been removed. Now, here's the thing. They said it's unclear why it took Tay 24 hours to get word out she's alive, especially because she said she was aware her account was hacked and was getting phone calls about her death. Now, let's stop right there because this is something very interesting to know. Little Tay's father has been accused of being a narcissist. Let me show you this video right here, and it definitely seems to be something off with him. He seems cold and unfeeling. Let's go through this video. Now, but before we do that, let me just say this, because there's also a video of people said, why did it take so long? They were set to get every penny back from their family, their dad. A couple things you need to know, including access to all her social media, because they were kids and the parents had access to the account. When the parents split, her dad fought to get custody of her just so he could use her like a workhorse. This is all alleged, but I'm just telling you what's alleged. when she decided to stop working, one of the reasons she decided to stop working is because every penny she made went right to her dad's account. She did not want to enrich him. So she basically went on strike. They were set to get access and full legal access to every one of their accounts, and the dad had to pay them back money. This happened just days before they were set to win everything. On top of that, what took so long? Think about it. First of all, who's TMZ's or local newspapers number on hand? Second of all, if somebody has access to all your social media, they can post whatever they want. They said that they finally reached out to TMZ, but we do not know how long it took them to actually get TMZ's contact info. The other thing that points to this actually might be the father's handiwork. The fact that she said she was heartbroken, trying to sort out the mess, that means she probably called her father. She was arguing with her father. The whole family was flipping out. They finally was like, wait, let's just go straight to the media. But this is another thing. The person, they said when she died, she was 14, this for the fake death thing. And they said it was a clear hope. She said, my legal name is Tay Tian, not Clear Hope. Interestingly enough, her father's last name is Hope. And he might have given her Clear, like as her American name, whereas Tay Tian is the name that her mother gave her and the name that she goes by. Now, some people says this might be a hoax, and they're trying to do something along the lines of, oh my God, like, well, you know, when they're like, oh my God, like Claire Hope is dead, Tay Tian is here. But from their whole thing, it doesn't sound like this was a hoax. It doesn't sound like this was a PR stunt. It sounds like the father tried to burn the village down because he was kicked out. Actually, let's get into that, the video with the father, because it's the oddest, strangest thing. Now, the first thing we're going to show you is people were complaining that the brother actually was coaching her. I see nothing wrong with the coaching, but let's get into first how he was coaching her.
You broke. No, wait. Go back and say like, no, you broke ass bitch. You still, you out here, you were out here like with your irrelevant ass. You making a video on me? Like, bitch, I'm way more irrelevant than you. You're trying to be relevant and you trying to be like me.
Mommy, stop! I was filming! Lil Tay be popping on YouTube right now.
No. Radio. You need to be like more ignorant. You have to be like, ooh, Lil Tay out here. Wait, what did he say again?
You still irrelevant, like I said last time. What do I say? I'm a trend maker, and you a trend follower. You a
Okay, so a lot of people said that they found that like super disturbing. I have to be honest. Again, this is why I have to be honest. This is why I don't agree with kids from social media actually being on before they are old enough for the age of the consent, because it becomes a fine line where you're not being natural. You are actually performing again. And she was just talking, playing with toys, doing regular kid stuff. Fine, but she's not. She's performing in character. On top of that, where's the stuff about the dad? This is the scariest stuff. They said the brother was manipulating her. You guys, a lot of times when little kids are on social media, they literally are like child actors. I think they make more than most child actors because it's hard to get work as a child actor. So it's perfectly understandable that her brother would actually be coaxing her. But let's talk about the dad, because this is the actual scary part.
Brother had posted videos like this of their father.
You didn't. You literally lived like 6 minutes away, but you never even came to visit me, so you don't even care about me.
Well, I want to talk about these things.
You haven't been in her life for years, and now you show up, and now you want to use her career as blackmail to waive your child support expenses? How can you even explain this? And then you go on to manipulate the press to look like the hero parent.
Have a good day.
You gonna come in and abuse my mom and my sister now?
Good job, Jason.
Okay. So as you see, like her dad is giving very, very much narc vibes, at least to me. Again, this is all alleged, it's all speculation, but there actually might be something to it. Again, one of their Instagram friends who also is verified said about a week ago, Jason, her brother, confirmed to me that he was confident they would win the legal battle against her father and get the full rights over all the accounts and money. Then this happens. It seems like it's super, super sketchy. Again, who had the most to lose from this? Maybe little Tay, her getting her reputation ruined. Maybe the father did it as a weird mind game, as a final FU, as saying basically like, my child, Claire, right? Claire, Claire Long is no longer here, right? Basically saying like, I'm completely done with you. Again, this guy's been accused of being horribly, horribly abusive. They didn't even have access to their Instagram accounts to post it. They didn't have access to any of their social media. And since they have been off of social media since 2018, 2019. Again, I would say, and they obviously don't have PR people or anything like that because they're not paying them because they don't have money, because the father has all the access to the accounts and the accounts have been locked in this court battle. So how would a normal person know how to get in touch with TMZ? What would you do? Email them? And TMZ takes time to look through all the emails. Anyway, in 2018, Claire's family was accused of abusing the internet star. Her mom and brother faced allegations of forcing Claire to make content, coaching her how to stir controversy and garner the most attention. Again, her father brought that up. Meanwhile, Claire's father was accused of being physically and mentally abusive to her, as well as taking a chunk of her earnings alongside his, according to a GoFundMe campaign started by Claire's brother, Jason. Claire was court-ordered to live with her father in Canada in 2018 and has been largely silent on social media ever since. Again, I find it odd that that he was even awarded custody, and she's been silent ever since. How did the rumor start that it was her? She's supposed to be 14, and there was somebody that was 14 that was from Alberta, Canada, that reportedly passed away. However, it was not Tay, of course, as we know. There was a burner account that popped up that said, to be clear, with a picture of little Tay, I'm not dead. I don't have access anymore to my little Tay Instagram account. My sister and I were winning our case. It was just a couple of days before we got it all back. All her social media and come out and come out about the truth. Me and Tay are not deceased. We don't have access to the account. Our parents want us gone off the internet, but we will not go away. This is our new account for now. They are spreading misinformation. We are not gone. They're the only ones that have access to the account. Do not believe it. Our parents took everything and they abused Tay and me. All we ask is you share this post on your story to follow the account. More updates in a couple of hours. People thought that was a hoax account, but the more that comes out, it looks like this actually might be the little Tay account. Again, I don't believe this was a publicity stunt at all. I do think that, you know, this is a really sad situation. It's really sick. Again, it shows what happens when parents commodify their children and look at them as something else that they can actually get money from. Again, our census statement was shared on Claire's page. Both her father and her former manager told Insider they couldn't confirm or deny whether she had passed away. Why would they say that? Why wouldn't the parents just come out and say she's 100% alive? I do think that they need to get her out of that father's house ASAP. There's something dark in that man's eyes, in my opinion, and there's something dark going on. The manager went on to say, given the complexities of the current circumstances, I'm at a point where I cannot definitively confirm or dismiss the legitimacy of the statement issued by the family. This situation calls for cautious consideration and respect for the sensitivities involved. My commitment remains focused on delivering updates that are both reliable and appropriately timed. She was living with her father. Did he not know if she was alive or not? How was this a debate? Again, who's the adult in the situation? Her dad, and who was exploiting this for his own gain? To me, it seems like a dad. It might be the brother. Little Tay might have done it for publicity, but given her statement, it just doesn't seem so. And also, she is a little kid. What's unclear, TMZ goes on to say it's unclear why it took Tay 24 hours to get the word out she's alive, especially because she says she was aware her account was hacked and was getting phone calls about her death. But as you see, there was a burner account that went up and said, this is our account. But she could have did a video. On Wednesday, TMZ contacted police in the Vancouver area, as well as family members who were totally in the dark and knew nothing of her passing. Of course, now we knew now. Her fake passing was announced Wednesday morning on her Instagram. The statement said sudden and tragic passing, and it was unbearable loss, adding the family was in complete shock. Again, how can Tay do this scam where everybody in the scenario that's in charge, her dad, her manager, her brother, the courts, all agree one thing? Tay had no access to her Instagram account. Only her dad did. Again, also the statement claiming her brother also passed. You guys, this is really sad. She needs help. Tay was caught in the middle of a nasty custody battle between her parents, Angela Tien and Christopher Hope. One, we're told, has been going on since 2018. Around the same time, she went radio silent. Pray for little Tay. Let's see what's going on. But Child Social Services needs to get over there and pull her out, or severely, in my opinion, and severely investigate what's going on, because something's not right. Claire Hope's gone. Her brother passed away. Her brother and the dad have beef. Y'all, tell me what you think in the comments. Do you think this was all for PR? Or do you think that this is a little girl who's literally caught and trapped in like a narcissistic, maybe even dual narcissistic parent household that's now split? Y'all, let me know what you think. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.